Oh, hey, speaking of which, yeah, so I did mean it when I said I did want to do some more Pokemon openings on the channel. Mostly just because it's a trend. But it's also one of those things is has brought back some nostalgia for me, so I am very, very just interested to see what we can pull here today. I mean, I doubt if I get the Charizard, because obviously I have no idea what's in this box, but if I get this Charizard, I'm just going to retire just from everything, so... but yeah, welcome back. This is my channel, Generation 71 channel. Yeah, a little slight cut there. I felt that the camera was way too close. It looks like you were staring into my nostrils. So yeah, I mean, just essentially doing a box opening again, showing it off. Oh, it's upside down. Showing off box opening, but also just kind of talking about just a couple things. First off, as you can see, I guess this is my first face reveal. Don't have a mask on. A lot of it had to do with, I've always kind of had, well, give me 1 second. I've always had this stigma of, I guess, putting your face online, because I don't talk very fondly of my employers. But I guess I had a realization, at least within the last couple of weeks, is if my employer somehow finds this channel, good for them, they deserve to fire me. But it's also one of those things too that I honestly think that if I get to the point where they can find me, maybe that means my channel is actually somewhat successful, which means I don't need them. So it's a give and take. It's a give and take. So, and then the other part of it was just like, I've been told I have a face for radio. Honestly, at this point, I don't care. You know, wearing a mask in general is tough. I'm not against it. It's just like wearing it at work all day and then not having to, but choosing to wear it on online videos as well. Not sponsored by water, so water's delicious. But yeah, there's also a couple things I just want to talk about today. So I recently, and not recently, the last couple months, I guess starting in February, came back to the internet in somewhat capacity, started doing Twitch, YouTube again. YouTube, I was just doing just random stuff that didn't pan out eventually. Oh, then speaking of which, since we're doing Pokemon openings, the big thing for people to stick around for Pokemon openings is these cards. So if you guys need codes for the Pokemon ones, these are old ones I just haven't had a chance to redeem, and I obviously haven't made a video for to actually... Man, the contract... Oh, is it because of that? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not doing autofocus, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But yeah, I haven't done any streams or anything like that, or Pokemon openings, so I haven't had a chance to do these cards, so we'll do 3 at a time. So I got a surplus. I'm trying to open this up though, because I know this has like some pretty cool artwork. What was I saying? Yeah, I came back to the capacity of Twitch and YouTube, and I guess the best way to describe it is I wasn't ready to come back to the internet. I'm even though I'm funny enough listening to this YouTube video, in the sense of I think I should just stick with YouTube. I have some other projects that I'm working on, but I'm showing off this artwork here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, just coming back to Twitch specifically, I didn't realize how exhausting it would be. In the sense of, like, I guess the best way to describe it is it was really cool being a part of multiple different communities and all that, but it definitely took something out of me. And so I think it was just better for me not to do Twitch right now and just focus on YouTube. Plus, I have a lot of other short stories that I've been doing, like on Twitch. No, on TikTok, and then I just started an Instagram. Funny enough for Twitch, technically, but I could still make it work for the horror stuff. So links in the description down below if you guys want to follow what I'm doing there. I think it's a pretty cool idea. I don't know if it's the greatest idea to still do, but it's getting some of my creative juices out. Best way to describe it. But yeah, we just got the book here as far as some stuff to look at, what we can expect. Technically, Crobat already have one of those V boxes, so I'm not sure what's rare in this set specifically. I guess these are, yeah, I think it's that one, the fully rainbowed one, that Charizard that we're still looking for. That's like the $10,000 Charizard or whatever. Again, apparently there's a 50-50 chance of getting it. That Center Scores looks pretty cool, but I'm not sure if it'll... Oh, I'm not good with a camera. Like, you think I'd be better trained for this, and I guess let me re-show off that Charizard. Yeah, Charizard, bam, Charizard. That's the Charizard we're looking for, apparently, so... Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm not expecting much, honestly. And again, like, most of the Pokemon card stuff is just for nostalgia more than anything, so... You also get a couple different things here. Aw, the box looks a little bent, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Is this the handy dandy guide? Oh yeah, and that's the nice thing about these ETB boxes. I don't know if they had them when I was younger when I collected, but they essentially give you everything to like start playing the game, like pairs of dice and all that. Get you coins, which at this point I have like 10,000 of, because there's still a ton of Pokemon boxes. I got a ton from Vivid Voltage. I think I have the battle style ones. I forget, but at this point, more box artwork. And the thing about it is, I would love to have the boxes displayed. I just don't really have anywhere to display. I mean, I barely have a chance to like display that, which you guys haven't seen. A Rowlet given to me, bought for me as a Christmas gift a couple years ago from a coworker. Eventually, when I get back into Pokemon the game, I need him on my team. He actually has part grass and part goats on my goat. And then we have little Mr. Meeseeks, and then my Persona mask from Persona Royal, the collector's edition. So, but yeah, so essentially, and I have a lot of filler words. You'll learn that real quick. So it's like essentially. I'm just taking a break from Twitch. It's very exhausting as far as like, because I still have stuff that I'm dealing with myself. So it's exhausting kind of trying to put up a face when you can't necessarily do it. So I will go back eventually, but I need to deal with my stuff first before anything else. So, and that's kind of what this whole video is about, just kind of venting a little bit, because I know everybody has had a tough year, and then again, not sponsored by water. Everybody has had a tough year, but definitely I personally have lost a lot of just friends in general the last couple of years and such. Oh, these are dividers. Are like, what are these? Okay, so it looks like we got a EV Max right off the bat. That's just kind of packaged in there. I think that's just what you get with the ETB box, almost positive. So, and then we have some dividers, which are pretty cool. And then another special card. This one should be pretty good there, because from what I've learned, apparently the white and the green usually have some pretty cool ones. So hopefully somebody enjoys that one. And then these are a lot of the sleeves. We might use the sleeves depending on what we get here. But again, the cool thing about these ET boxes compared to when I was younger is that they actually give you a ton of energy. And I realized this at the time, but I realized it more later on, that back when the Pokemon game started, energy cards were actually the more expensive cards, because you'd only get one energy per booster, and you needed a ton of energy just to start off a deck. So I do find it funny that it was one of the rarer things back in the day. I was like, it's crazy how times change, because now we're looking for shiny Charizards. So, but let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boosters. So we'll see how this goes. There's going to be a lot of cutting here and there too, because I know there's a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily need to include. So, but yeah, so like I said, mainly taking a break from Twitch and then kind of the internet in general. I will still be doing YouTube videos, but YouTube videos is more for me more than anybody else. And I can post up a video and then I don't even need to actually track, I guess, comments, likes, views, or whatever. You can do that if you want. I don't have to. So, and it's more just to get some of my creative juices out. Whereas Twitch, you're just actively there. You're actively trying to be, just entertaining, but also just engage with different communities and all that. And it's not, again, that I dislike. It's just definitely not the time for me to do it. So, ooh. Then this should be a good one right off the bat, because it's another one of these. So check it out. I'm also going to have a lot of lo-fi music playing in the background. So if you hear me sing, it's because it's lo-fi. So there's that. So what? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shouldn't be showing you. So, all right. And I'm not the best when it comes to this still. So I'm going to try. Ooh, it's a solid energy drink there. Energy drink. Yeah, I mean, you can classify it as that. What is that? Oh, Rusted Sword. Datrix. The Ball Guy. I love Ball Guy. One of my favorite YouTubers, Alpharad, definitely made Ball Guy a thing, which is hilarious. I'm sure there was other people that did it too. He was just the main guy I watched, which lately he's been MIA. I think he's more focusing on his music now more than anything, which is crazy. But good for him. Chasing his passion, being in the position to be able to chase your dream. If I could chase my dream, I don't know what I'd do, because it's definitely... Ooh, that's a reverse hollow Artovish. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then what's the rare here? Rare is just a regular Volcanion, but technically is water. I could have sworn he was Spark Fire too, Water Fire. I could be wrong on that one. So decent pack. Not really. And then what's worse is I need to find more binders too. I'll show you all my binders at the end of this video. So who knows how long this video will be anyway. So just 11 minutes. Remember when YouTube, it's gonna be a lot of nostalgia too. Well, I guess that makes sense for the Pokemon cards nostalgia. Remember when YouTube actually promoted like short videos, like 3 to 5 minutes? That was the mark to hit. And some of these are so hard to open. I don't know why. There we go. Okay. But yeah, it's just crazy seeing how much YouTube has changed. Okay, this one should technically be a rare one, but so was the last one too, and that wasn't that great, at least that I know of. Watch, I'm gonna look up those cards later and they're gonna be like, this one's $5 grand if it's graded. So but yeah, it's just crazy seeing how much the internet has changed. Like, even I guess on the topic of Twitch, it's funny seeing how there's a lot of people that are just starting to stream, and you know, good for them trying to grab the bag. I get it, as long as they're having fun with it, obviously. But there was a time where a lot of people don't remember. It was called Justin TV, and then Justin TV and Twitch TV, and then eventually it was just Twitch TV. So it is just kind of interesting how it's changed over time. Really wish there was a better way to do it. I feel like it's too shiny. I'm on a warm lighting too. I don't know. Maybe I should turn down the brightness. I'll do it here next. Yeah, I still have access to a YouTube channel called the Let's Players Union. That's a cool reverse hollow, indeed. Ooh, and then we got the cake. I already have this one though, but we have the full art cake here. And give me a second. I am gonna try to turn down the lighting, see if that helps at all. No, that's the Alcremie, and that one I will sleeve actually. So opening up the sleeves. But yeah, so it is just interesting seeing how much the internet has changed overall. It's just, I guess I've been on the internet for too long, I guess. Because I think I made this joke on stream too, where it's like, anybody remember that music video way back in the day? It was like, let's get some shoes. I said that to a kid at my work the other day, and he called me a boomer. I was like, oh, I'm a boomer now. Okay, that's good to know. Kids calling me a boomer. They're a boomer. Why are sleeves so hard to do? Yeah, I don't know how much this one's worth, but this one might be worth at least considering trading with somebody, because I already have one from another set that I opened. Funny enough, that set actually came from a booster that came from one of the, what was it? The first partner pack. Yeah, so you get the big cards, and the only reason this is actually what started everything, was this fat Pikachu. Anybody remember fat Pikachu? This was started, and that what started the rest of this of collecting again, because that's my childhood. And there's a VMAX Pikachu. But you get these big cards every month. They're going from the latest generation to the earliest generation, and one of these I actually ended up getting a booster of Shining Fates, and I actually got Alcremie out of that one, so that was a decent pull. So it's one of many binders that I have. So all right, I think we're 2 down, and then let's just show off some of these other ones now. Okay, yeah, show off some of these cards, because these ones I honestly just want somebody to use. After, I think I'm gonna give it a week. If any of these cards are still just unused, I'm just going to just use them all myself, because I mean, things are opening back up, but I also don't necessarily want to go and play at a tournament that I haven't played in. Well, it's almost been 14 years, so I gotta remember how to play the game, especially with the added VMAXs and all that, and just try to figure it out. That angle's better. That angle's better. Yeah, there we go. We could do the TikTok trend of like the boom, boom, boom. All right, I think that's good. Okay, because we're down to 2 cards. I talk about why I opened up this stupid pack. Yeah, I have this background on which I had it, and then it messed up. There you go. I have this background set up. I have a music symbol on there because I did a video just talking about music. There was really no point to it. I ended up not putting it up because A, it was literally just rambling. Kind of like this, at least I'm opening Pokemon cards. And then B, this one should be another good one too, technically. So see, there's that. Yeah, so it's like this video, it's rambling, but just talking about music in different genres. So that's why there's the music symbol back there. Essentially, it was just going over, again, filler word, essentially, talking about just different styles of music and how just music's amazing. Even stuff that you might not necessarily be into, there's still some really good emotion tied to it. So, again, not sponsored by water. Let's see where we're at here. Do it at an angle? Like that. There we go. Cool. It is interesting how this meta came about. I wonder who officially coined it. And I know different generations have different like reshuffles. So I guess like the original Johto line, it's 3 cards in, if I remember correctly. So I wonder when it went to 4 and if there's any other lines that are different. Like, I'd love to see what the original line was. Oh, okay, so that's a good story. So obviously the Pokemon card thing has been absurd. As far as reselling goes, this one looks interesting. Ooh, these both look interesting. Eternus Gold. Just by the looks of it, looks really cool. I don't know, again, value. I will say it's a little bends, so that's one of those. I'll sleeve anyways. And then we got a Careless. Ooh, there's some really good. It has some really good foil to it. But yeah, unfortunately, they're both kind of bent though. So I will go ahead and sleeve them, and I'll do like a post something of all the cards that I pulled and see which one was rare. And then I'll probably be like freaking like, oh my god, this is like a $2,000 card. Which again, I don't plan on reselling. If anything, I actually do want to do some giveaways. I had a plan with Twitch as far as like for a certain amount of donations, I would essentially do a custom like booster and have it delivered to them, but I have a lot of ideas that just don't happen. Kind of like the first project I tried to do this year, the $1 a day challenge. That one was mainly because something financially came up, which the savings did help, so it still turned out well for me, but it's still one of those things I did want to see it through. And then of course there was the Persona challenge. I'm still doing, like, I will just again be moving it to YouTube, especially since I'm not doing Twitch for a while. But the Persona Daily Challenge, they, I forget his name, but there's a YouTuber that he, high production stuff, but still kind of small time, and he loves Persona as well. And he actually bought Royal, but didn't play it until this year, and it came out last year. So it was interesting to see his take on Royal, and he actually made a good point, and if I can remember, I will link the video down below. But he was talking about how it was interesting to see the concept of take your time in Persona, because that's actually the loading screen that says take your time. So it is very interesting to see, like, once he actually had a break from it and then coming back to it, how it changed his perspective on it. So that was kind of interesting. So that Eternus did look really cool, so I'm already kind of happy as far as like what the looks are. Rookie, to be honest, oh no, that's Thwacky. I haven't seen what's his face, the guy with the bongos. I don't know if he's in this line, but it's definitely one I have not been able to find. Propius. Then Yanima. It's kind of funny because you guys are getting like the first view before I do, so you guys might see something that's like, oh my god, this is amazing, how is he not freaking out? Then I see it later. Yeah, Grookey, yeah, but I haven't seen the guy with the bongos, I forget his name. So regular Weasel, and then a hollow Weasel, nice. A reverse hollow Weasel. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. And then Boss's Orders, which is still technically a rare, so what other topic should we talk about? Yeah, I mean, as far as just working on me. So yeah, mental health has definitely been thrown around the last couple years. Some people generally do have mental health issues, and then some people, I believe, do use it as a scapegoat for them doing something very, very bad. And I guess, I'm not saying that I'm ashamed of it, but I definitely grew up as far as, yeah, you know, you have mental health issues, But what are you gonna do? Just sit in the corner and cry about it? Like, if you don't move on, you're always just gonna kind of be stuck there. So that's why I've kind of never just mentioned it like, oh yeah, I'm going through some stuff, though people have seen some of my breakdowns. And so it's something where I am personally trying to work on, and that's why that's the exhausting part, like trying to put up a face for yourself and trying to work on it yourself while still being there for other communities. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be toxic and cause toxicity for any other community. God, these are so difficult to open. Yeah, I don't want to be toxic for any other community. So if it's something where like I need to take a step back and work on me, I'll do that, because I don't want to pass that on to anybody else, because nobody deserves that, you know? So another rare one, but a lot of these, I think all of these have been rare technically, but only out of what I've pulled, Owl Creamy I should be excited about, but again, I already have one. And then the other one that I'm excited for is that Eternus. That Eternus looks really cool, so I'm excited to see what exactly that'll be. There's that. You know, even though my favorite color is green, I, for some reason, as a kid, was drawn to ghost Pokemon. And so to this day, anytime I do make a somewhat competitive team in the video games, it does have to be a ghost team. But funny enough, the only official deck I've ever played with was a water ground deck, which by all intents and purposes, I probably should have been more poison. Just never did. Oh, it's another Eevee. Cute, so cute. Weasel. And that is a hollow Zigzagoon. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then I don't know who this Pokemon is. Rude? I feel like I should know that one. I don't think I've ever seen it. I want to look it up later. Because if you're going to tell me he's in the Sword and Shield generation, how did I never see him, I guess? I don't know. Because there's some games I haven't fully played. Like, I technically have yet to play... What was it? And that's why I'm excited for the remakes. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum all the way through. I think I only ever got to the 4th gym. I didn't like... Which is funny, because Black and White was worse, but I felt Platinum and then Diamond and Pearl were a lot more grayscale. And it just, for some reason, turned me off. I don't know why. So... Why do I have so much trouble with these packs? I'm not using my teeth. I refuse. Okay, try the other side. Because it should just be simple. You see, and that, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, then let's get rid of the last couple cards here before we show off that other rare one. Oh, both of these are rare anyways. Okay, cool. So there's that. And then there's that. Cool. Wait, and then one more rare one. And again, you have like a week to redeem those. If they're not redeemed, I will redeem them myself and I'll play the Pokemon game online. Also, if I haven't already said it, definitely leave a like if you like this video. You want to see more Pokemon openings. I have a ton of cards still to do. Even if you don't like it, I'll probably still do one. So leave a comment to see, like, are you at the part of the video where, like, he pulled an amazing card and he doesn't even know? Yeah, so... Oh, okay, so now I at least have that evolution line if I need it. That's the next part I need to start, because I am doing this for collecting. But I eventually do want to make a deck and see if I can get someone competitive in it. And shoot. Yeah, no. Hopefully by the end of this box, I will be a professional in the card process. Because I want to know how people do it sideways. Is it? No, second last one. Reverse... Frostma. Yeah, that one looks cool. That's cool. That's cool, bro. Cool. And then... Yeah, it is technically a rare. We're getting a lot of rares in this box that aren't hollow. Which is a little disappointing. But not to be totally unexpected. It was rumored that this line had a lot less of it because people... Or they knew how bad the scalping was. So people that were hoarding these shiny Fates boxes, even if they had a ton, like, they weren't gonna get a lot from it, apparently. Okay, that one, maybe I just gotta really put my back into it. I don't know if you really put your back into it on that type of stuff, but... Cool, so there's that. But yeah, I originally... the reason I wanted to get into it before the big cards and Fat Pikachu was that I wanted to do the evolution line, because that was the original line reprinted, and obviously that was the line that I grew up with. But then at the time, I think it was either Logan Paul or Jake Paul. I can't differentiate the two sometimes. One of them opened up the line on a video, and since then they went 3,000% up in price. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing the evolution line. It's just not gonna. So, boom. Getting a lot of weasels. So if anybody needs a weasel, hit me up. Is that Choodle again? No, that's Trampage. Ooh, reverse hollow of Toxel. Nice. So now if we ever get a Toxic, no, yeah, the VMAX Truxicity, I think I have that. And then Celebi is still technically rare. Okay. I know I sound so disappointed so far. It's like, oh my god, I've only had so many hollows. Because the hollows look really cool, you know, and obviously we're getting that Charizard. No, okay. Nah, at this point, I think if we were gonna get the Charizard, we already would have got it. Because it seems like that happens with just Pokemon card YouTubers. That or they plan it. I don't know if they plan it as far as like, oh, make sure you get something rare right off the bat so people keep watching. So like you have that high at the beginning, and then you kind of have a little just low end, maybe a couple of rares, but nothing too crazy. And then end off with a bang, like 2 Charizards in a row. But I think those guys, to be honest with you, I think they also have a micro scale. I think that's what it's called, where they can actually measure cards, or not measure cards. Well, yeah, cards, but measure the packs, because obviously the hollows are a little bit heavier, and they might use it as like, okay, I have to open up this because this one obviously has a decent hollow, and then they'll go through the middle. I don't know how true that is, but I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. Ooh, that's a reverse hollow of more Becco. Pretty cool. And what's this one? Just Professor Reese. Or Professor's Reese. Discard your hand and a 7 card. Oh man, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to buy a new one. I'm running out. Again, I'll show you all my binders that I have now, but I'm definitely running out. They're just kind of it makes sense too. They probably, because the binders that I've been buying, they've been $14.99, and they only hold like 90 some cards. So it's been kind of difficult to keep all these, because I still have cards that I have yet to actually put in. Everything rare has been sleeved, but anything that's not rare, I don't have room for them, just leave them on my table. Eventually I'll get them into a binder. I didn't realize with adult money how much money I'd spend on Pokemon cards. It's plus 70 HP. Pretty cool. So Fates has to be a part of the Sword and Shield. Well, obviously, because it has Grookey and all that. I just for some reason thought it started with battle styles. That is definitely not the case. I'm also curious, I will probably check to see if I actually had most of this line now from this one box. I know obviously there's a lot of the hollows I don't have, but I'm curious to see if it's something where like, oh, you have like 95%, and then I'm willing to like trade with some people. Ooh, that Weezing is really cool. Check that out. Probably not worth much, but I'm definitely gonna sleeve that one just because I actually think it looks really cool. It's Galarian Weezy. Sorry, my bad. Gotta say it right. Bam, sleeved Galarian Weezy. Alrighty, we are down to the last pack. Is Charizard in here? Probably not. Leave your guesses if there's a Charizard in here. I do still have a couple boxes, obviously, so there's one of those things that we could still open up those and maybe get a Charizard. That will be for a separate video, though. But who knows? We'll get it here and we'll just retire. That's all. So, because that's what everybody's doing. They're just trying to get this Charizard and reselling it. Which I would totally undercut somebody on eBay. So like if somebody was, because I forget what the price actually is, but if a graded one was going for like 10,000, I would be like, okay, man, I'm fine. I'll sell this for $5,000. I can't say no to $5,000 for something I spent, like what are these boosters packs, $4 a piece or something like that. So I'd be perfectly fine undercutting somebody on eBay. It's like, take it, it's yours. I'm perfectly fine with 5 grand. Yeah, this video has been definitely very therapeutic. Definitely needed it. Because like I said, I don't have a lot of in real life friends anymore, and then I don't necessarily want to spread my toxicity to online friends. Because that's a huge red flag. It's like, oh man, this guy's got some issues. Stay away from him. Ooh, I think we might have seen a horsey. I feel like that's our first horsey though. Hopefully I said that right. Reverse Spinnerack. And this is the last one, which is a hollow. Indeedy. I think we had one of these already. At least a regular one. I don't know if it was a hollow one. So, but yeah, I mean, it was a fun pool. You know, didn't get anything too crazy besides that. I forget his name. Yeah, we're gonna cut here. We'll be right back. Well, that was a little fun little detour. We're back into the chair, microphone, and camera. I can cover up my face still, I guess. And then obviously I have my thing in the background, so everything's back to normal now. That was a fun little detour though, because when I actually was resetting this up, apparently my Instagram got hacked. And it was my bad. I did use one of my generic passwords, and one of my generic passwords is out there. It's getting kind of annoying, whoever is trying to hack me. They've been doing it for a while, and I don't know what you want from me. I don't have money. So it's like, if you're trying to blackmail me into something, I was just like, well, I mean, I can't really give you money, so you have my debt if you want my debt. I don't know. I find it funny. Like, I'm not a big personality. I don't have money, so I don't know why I am being hacked, I guess. But yeah, no, I had to take care of that. But yeah, back to Pokemon. So Eternatus, that's the one I was looking for. That's the one. And funny enough, I already had a chance. Is this regular? Yeah. Just want to make sure. So I was looking a little bit before this, and I was just looking at this and was like, okay, this is a decent card. So $14.93 just from this card alone. And that's obviously off of a TCG player. But it's one of those things that I was looking at the Shining Fates line in general, and they're actually, I'm guessing there's now enough in the market where the values have gone down, which again, with me, I don't particularly care because I don't plan on reselling. I plan on keeping it, but it was one of those that it was just really interesting to see overall what the Shining Fates was worth. So we'll just go back into the line here real quick. So yeah, I don't even know what was the most expensive one. So you have that Crobat, 8 cents. I know you pulled that one. Even Alcreme, you have 2 of them. They're only about $2.78, but then $3.50. So it's like, yeah, that wasn't all that much. I got that Crobat in that box there for a fact. Yeah, some of these aren't that expensive. What's expensive is the actual just packs in general, which is weird because, I mean, it's not that weird because, again, they're just hard to find anywhere right now. But I just found it very interesting as far as values go. Because look, yeah, just $2.93. I haven't seen besides their Eternatus. And even that one, I don't know if it's technically a part of the Shining line because it's not here unless it's Shining Vault, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to take a look. That one's $5.20 there, but I know we haven't done them. But yeah, like that box, market rate's $27.10, which, if I remember correctly, the box at retail was $19.99. So yeah, it's just really interesting. Oh, okay, that Pokekit. I think I have Pokekit. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's just not a lot that's rare, but I do want to check the Shining Vault. Maybe I'm just missing something. But yeah, that box there is like $44. It's insane. The Crobat one, I think, is down because that's technically $50. That's the market rate for that one. So it's just, gosh. And then a mini tin display, $166. That's insane. Yeah, but it seems those are what's rare. But okay, let's check. I guess Shining Fates, Shining Vault. I don't know what's different in that. Oh, are these all the VMAX? I think I have that Ditto. 405. I'm pretty sure I have that Ditto. Pretty sure I have that Toxicity. Oh, okay, so what's the Shiny Vault? 1298. No, ours is the 1606 one here, so... So what makes this so different than the Shining Vault I get? Oh, is that a Shiny Rowlet? I think that's a Shiny Rowlet. Can I take a look? cool. I kind of want that card. Man, how cool would it be if I could get a Rowlet shiny, perfect IVs and EVs? Oh my god. I'm sure like a ton of grinding would be required in the game, obviously, but cool. Well, I mean, that ends that chapter. Right, so as promised, just showing you my binders. And this is the first one, but I haven't technically even finished or whatever. This one, I'll have to move the mic a little bit at least. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. And I'll check some of these values here, but yeah, I have that hollow Luranitis. Something felt. You guys can tell the difference. This is actually energies from the original line that I just needed space for. I'll show you some of my original line too. I don't have anything too rare. And apparently I lost that shiny Charizard from the first line, but here's a couple other ones that I found old sleeves for, but they don't fit in my original book anymore. There's that. Yeah, nothing too crazy on those ones. Off when I see something rare. So that Incineroar Hollow, I got that one in there. What else I got? Your Shifu actually got through just the regular Battle Styles pack, which I believe that one I also have in one of the Max Bar, or the boxes that I have back there. So I'll have 2 of those. Grimmsnarl is full art, so I might have to check on that one to see what we're looking at. Oh, and then obviously I have that Victini and the Pikachu here as well. And so I did have that Toxicity, but I think that one only went for like, what, $3? Which, I mean, is not bad considering, again, that's how much a pack costs. Oh, here are some pretty cool hollows. I know there's the Snorlax, the Lucario. Other 2 over the other 2. Hatterene and Alakazam, so those were pretty cool VMAX. And then I have Bennett there. I have the 2 Gyarados there. Those came from Hidden Fates tins. I think that was all the rare ones I have in that one, yeah. Those are from, if I want to remember correctly, Vivid Voltage. I think in general I'm gonna have to just check to see what ones are rare or not. Now it's the massive one. So this one is my original binder when I had as a kid, and I found it and I got really happy. So as you can see here, I have some of the original line, and this one's so much easier to display because it's harder, or harder is it? But it is different. This joke's just gonna get, but yeah, I have a hollow pterodactyl over here. Pterodactyl. It's based off of pterodactyl, so there's that. Watch that one be like $1,000. I got a hollow Hitmonlee. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I know I had the hollow Charizard. I just don't know what happened to it. It's just gone. Hollow Articuno there, if you guys saw that. Also, I think I also have some Japanese ones, but I got a hollow Zapdos. Man, I missed this line. Still kind of bummed I can't buy the evolution line. I got a hollow Kangaskhan. Yeah, that's all now. Well, not all of them. Got a hollow Venomoth. Artwork. This brings me back. Nothing against the newer artwork. It's still really, really cool. Of course, this is the stuff I grew up with. It hits different, as the kids say. Oh, these ones for the movie, the Entei. I remember those. So, the Pokemon 2000. Then I got a shiny Espeon there. Oh, I got 2 shiny Espeon. Yeah, and this is where, so then this one's for the original movie, Mew vs. Mewtwo. I have that one. And then those Rainbow Energies. There's that Japanese card. I have more Japanese cards somewhere. I'm not sure where they're at. I know I have a hollow Poliwrath, because that was actually part of my main. There's hollow Gyarados there. Hollow Lapras. Shiny Magic. Yeah, that's probably still in my deck somewhere. I know I have a hollow Poliwrath, but yeah, hollow Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff. Yeah, but there's a lot of nostalgia here. It is getting hot. That's the other reason why I don't think I can actually stream, because I can't have the fan on. So hot. There's another hollow hit. And it definitely degrades the sound quality of streaming, so it's like, yeah, the rest of these are just training. funnest to look at. This is where we start getting into the new line, and as you can see, it just kind of changed over. So I have another hollow Garrett, another hollow ore beetle, another dreadnought, but not the one people want. I got a hollow machine here. Again, I'm just Darmanitian. Some of these, I'm so out of it, but yeah, there's that hollow there, if you guys could see it, kind of, sort of. Jirachi was from an older line, I know that much. And Charizard and Gyarados, there's that. Another Charizard, that. I don't think I have anything really cool. Because if I remember, I think this is from Pokemon's 15th anniversary, not 25th. Oh, there's another Orbeetle. Ooh, and a shiny Mew too. The shiny Mew, and then an Orbeetle down there. And then, yep. Those are my complete 3 binders full of Pokemon. So, but yeah, so some history there. And again, this video is mainly for me, just being able to vent a little bit. So, but let me know what you guys think. Is there any rare cards that I don't know of that I have in that set? That'd be very interesting if I did or not. So, again, I'm not gonna sell them. I'm just a collector. So, but if I have copies, I'm willing to trade with people because now that I saw that shiny Rowlet, I kind of want it. So, alrighty, guys. Thank you for anybody who watched this. Leave a comment. If you made it this far, what's your favorite type of pineapple? I don't know. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have been amazing. This has been the Generation 71. We'll catch you guys later.